If you're too emotional in today's time and think it is beautiful to be like that, then you're in danger. Since people immediately manipulate emotional people, hence you need to find a boundary and balance in your emotion, and it's non-negotiable. Sharing your emotions is the best thing you can do to yourself, but sharing your emotions with the wrong person is the worst thing you can do to yourself. It's better to keep your emotions to yourself if the person is not trusted. The decision of seeking therapy is the most brave decision you have ever made. If you're too emotional, try to practice being a little practical, because if you always cry while talking, the thing you want to talk about will remain unfinished. Deep thinking will make you realize a lot about life, but once done with deep thinking, you need to take deep actions to actually achieve something in life. True happiness is when you express your true emotions without feeling guilty. Also, make sure you express them in front of right people, and if not, then in private. According to psychology, feeling guilty is also responsible for being too emotional. It's better if you set boundaries and don't necessarily feel guilty for no reason. Have therapy if needed, because too much guilt is very dangerous for a human being. Practice expressing your needs on a daily basis. It will make you less emotional since you're expressing yourself. Always remember, self-sabotaging can ruin your whole well-being. Do things that you like the most, especially things from your childhood, and see how your mental health improves significantly. If you want to calm down, then don't think about anyone else. Here, you're not being selfish, you're just stopping being a people pleaser. If you want to manage your emotions, choose a partner who brings stability in your life and a listening ear. After crying, your body releases hormones like oxytocin and endorphins, which can help lift your mood and ease both physical and emotional pain, potentially leading to a sense of calm or well-being. Emotions are often short-lived, lasting from seconds to minutes, but can be intensified or prolonged by thoughts and behaviors. According to psychology, some individuals can experience multiple emotions simultaneously, which can be very confusing for them. Your emotions are tied to bodily sensations such as increased heart rate during fear or a sensation of warmth during happiness. When you spend money on yourself, especially things you cannot wait to get, your happy emotions skyrocket. Psychology suggests healing depends on how much you are willing to forgive yourself on a daily basis. Do not interact with people who backstab you, and this habit will make your emotions more stable day by day. When you stop seeing life as lack and start seeing it as abundant, your emotions will become stable. Emotions can be physically felt. The way we feel emotionally can have a physical impact on our bodies, such as increased heart rate, muscle tension, and sweating. You need to set boundaries from today for yourself in order to protect your emotions, since psychology and science both have proved that it has immense effect on your brain's limbic system, heart rate, breathing, and even specific organs like heart, lungs, and stomach. A toxic surrounding where you suppress your emotions will make your health decline and as well as make your appearance look ugly. So make sure you make the correct decision to where you invest your time in and with. If you just let your emotions flow in you genuinely without suppressing them, it will become easy to deal with all of them. Being hatefully mean to others will only cause you damage and no one else, and the reason is simple. When you think hatefully, a number of changes start to happen in your body. Take a look at them. Increase heart rate and blood pressure, release stress hormone, tension in muscles, changes in breathing, weaken immune system, prone to illnesses and diseases, increase fat and inflammation in body, mental health disorders. Think twice before being hateful and mean in life. Let's see what happens when you don't suppress your emotions and think more positively in life. Reduce inflammation, improved mental health, reduce physical and mental pain, ability to bounce back from adversity and trauma, better sleep, better relationships, better decision making, more psychological stability. Stop spending time around people who you constantly have to make happy. Remember that happiness comes from on its own, and when you have to forcibly do that, then that will become so draining and tiring and can make your psychological state unstable as well. The less you depend on someone, the more you'll feel secure in life, especially emotionally. If you let the right people know that you're emotional, then they'll take care of you like you never thought before. If you let the wrong people know you're emotional, they'll manipulate and use you like you never thought before. Setting boundaries is the only way of becoming successful in life, especially for emotional people. Feeling anxious all the time will get you nowhere. You need to start practicing living life regardless of what happens. People who were bullied are more prone to get emotional. It's better if people who was a victim of it shows empathy towards their own self and give themselves time no matter how many times they feel overwhelmed. Once you stop criticizing yourself, you will start to think more clearly. Always worrying about people, giving advice to people, and trying to save them from their misery will ruin your life, especially if they're the one who is creating the misery for themselves. Becoming a bit practical in life will make you less emotional and more brave to handle your life calmly. Sometimes if you allow yourself to do nothing when you're feeling burnout, you will more likely to create a space for yourself that will actually make you thrive so much better than before.